a couple big wins for you guys to start the year, but obviously this will be your toughest test yet. How eager are you to get this kind of a measuring stick test?
Yeah, we typically have played QFAC, early going in the year for the last 3 years, I think. I think we split with them the last 2 years. It's just to have them for our test of our season, to see where our culture's at. It's really important for us. It's a huge weekend. It's probably the biggest weekend we're going to have in the first half. They are a team that plays the same way. No matter the year, no matter the night, they have a structure that they stick to, and it doesn't matter what top guys leave the program or what top guys come in, what age, freshman, senior. They play the same way and they play hard. They limit teams to get into the net, and they're really strong special team wise as well. So it's we're at a point in our season as well already that we feel super confident in ourselves, and we're going to go into it with that mindset. But at the end of the day, it's going to come down to whose culture is going to be stronger on Friday nights.
What does your team think about a game like this in the Alpha and top 10 matchup this early in the season? Usually these don't come to Hockey East play.
Yeah.
What's kind of the mindset and the message to the guys in the dressing room that to take advantage of this opportunity?
Yeah. It's always special when we play teams like this, especially the past couple of years. Now we come out for warm-ups, the place is going to be rocking no matter what, but it's just to soak it in, You want guys to soak it in at the start, you get out there, pass the puck around, skate around for a bit, but once it comes puck drop, it's, game time, you got to block out all the noise. And I think, playing a team like this, there is a lot of expectation, but on us and on them as well, we know they're going to come in ready, we know they're going to play a good game. Top 10 team. Have shown it, probably the most consistent team in NCAA in the past, 4 or 5 years, and we know that, we expect that, and that's why we're out there, practicing like we practice every day and pushing each other to the limits.
What's it been like for you, where maybe that game 2 years ago didn't mean nearly as much as it does now? What's it like? And this is a more general question. How the program's come along, where this is a top 10 matchup in the Alphon. All eyes in college hockey are on the Alphon this weekend.
Yeah, it's crazy. I know probably 2 years ago we played this team around the same date, and it's we're probably 50s, 40s, and it's, if we win, great. It's going in, it's we have nothing to lose type of thing, and that's a mindset as well. I think we stole one from them, and, when you're a team like that, it's you have no expectations, and you got nothing to lose, you can just go out and play, but now we have all that expectation, and we've earned it, right? So it's we got to live with that every day and make sure we keep pushing ourselves to live up to those standards that we created for ourselves.
Is that something you guys embrace? You guys don't shy away from it? You embrace it too?
Yeah, 100%. I think that's a big thing that we talk about all the time is just like you said, embrace that opportunity that we have. We were through so many ups and downs, went through the trenches to get to this point, and we're still very far from that point. So I'm not trying to say we're at a point where we're satisfied. I'm just saying we're at a point now where we know that, it's not going to be easy for any team that comes into Alphon on any given night.
Outside of this big game week, I'm also asking about what Paul Kalina, trainer here for 30 years now. Yeah. What does he mean to the success of your team?
So, Paulie is good. To me, it's another father around the rink. I've been with him, this is my 5th year now, and it's when you're obviously gonna have rough days at the rink throughout the years, dog days once it hits January, February. And Paulie's the guy that always has a smile on his face, and it's always fun to just go, shoot the crap around with him. But on the business side of thing, he's there for you and make sure your body's ready to perform come Friday, Saturday night every week. And sometimes it's probably a challenging job, especially with me. I'm a guy that doesn't like to not practice or not do certain things, but for numerous times in my career here, he's had to make challenging decisions to pull me out, and I don't always love him for it, but in the long run, he makes sure that your body's ready to go come Friday and Saturday. He's right there.
Yeah,
the legend.
Exactly. Do you think it's on the spot here, but maybe one quick story of his that you could share? The lighter side, coach says he knows every place to eat around.
Yeah, I mean, this a lot. Oh man, I have a lot of stories. Maybe I can't tell.
Right, exactly.
Too personal. But no, just in general, yeah. For myself, if I need, obviously my first couple of years, I wasn't as close to him, but as the years come on, and just simple stuff. I had I had a lot of doctor's appointments in Bangor and elsewhere, like in the summer, and I just spend my summer here this summer with a lot of appointments going in and out of the doctor. And you know, Paulie's always here, driving me to the doctor, like never makes me drive, like driving me here, spending hours of the summer just, you know, helping me and bringing me to the hospitals and here elsewhere and making sure I have all the right stuff. And you know, he's a guy that I'll call for, you know, stuff that's not about that as well. You know, if you want to, like you said, if you want to find a place that's good around Bangor, it's the Maine area, Paulie's probably your guy. So it's special to have him around, and I'm just super fortunate.
See that.
Hey, Lynden. You know, you talked about how you and Quinnipiac play with pretty similar identity and culture. You know, really emphasis on the work ethic. How important is the Alphonic crowd going to be this weekend to give you an extra edge in gym?
Yeah. Yeah. You know, that's a question that, you know, obviously it helps, and we appreciate the crowd no matter what, and it, you know, it juices the guys up to a point where, you know, we might get a little extra to get going, and that always helps. But it's also, you know, we don't want to rely on the crowd. We appreciate them. We love them. We love the noise and the energy. You know, it means the world to us. It definitely, you know, helps us get above the line most nights. But for our game and what we do every night, you know, we practice just as hard as we play games with no one in here. So we just got to stick to what we do and kind of block out that noise come puck drop. But we definitely, it's definitely, you know, experience like no other. It's something I appreciate because it just keeps getting better and better.